Okay. So, if you recall, we had you taking care of your three little cousins, Madeleine, Mathieu, and Michel. And we know that your little cousins are very active.
And they're very annoying.
And they're really kind of annoying because they're so active. Okay? So,
You know what I do to my cousins? I kick them.
so here's what we had going on. Il faisait si beau que les trois enfants sont restés dehors pendant toute la journée. Okay? So we've got it beginning, they were out there the entire day, but that's a specific amount of time. So it was beautiful outside when it was so beautiful that the three kids stayed outside during the whole day. Okay, the day is over, it ended. Pendant que Michel grimpait à l'arbre, il a vu un écureuil. What was Michel doing? Climbing the tree, and then what happened?
I think it was like
Oh, you ran into a squirrel. You had a squirrel?
He,
He had dinner with
what
a
does
squirrel?
voir mean?
How do you think?
He saw a squirrel. So why is this one in the imparfait?
He was setting the scene.
He's setting the scene, and why is this one in the passé composé?
No, he only saw a squirrel.
He saw it in an instant time. Okay, continuons. Madeleine et moi knew something. What is faire la balançoire?
Swing.
Swinging. Pendant que Michel et Mathieu, something faire du ménage. I want to ride the horse. And then we're going to go around in a circle. Yeah, the carousel. You like my, that's good though,
I
right?
liked how you walked the dog better.
Oh, we're not walking the dog today. All right, so Madeleine et moi, we were swinging while Michel and Mathieu were on the carousel. What verb tense do we want these in? Okay, faire la balançoire, passé composé ou imparfait? And faire le ménage, passé composé ou imparfait? So we're putting this one, why are we putting faire la balançoire in the imparfait? Setting the scene. And so what is this one telling us? So we were swinging while Michel and Mathieu were on the carousel. Could they be doing that at the same time?
Yeah.
So they're both in the imparfait. Can't you sit, close your eyes and imagine the swinging and then on the carousel?
Kind of so calm.
Can you do both actually?
So how are we going to put faire in the imparfait?
Did you say fair?
Faire in the imparfait.
F-A-S.
And then nous is our subject.
Oh dang it. It's been a weekend. I've slept.
Sing your song. IONS. Faisions. Madeleine et moi, nous faisions de la balançoire pendant que Michel et Mathieu. Are we going to put faire in the imparfait? The subject is
A-I-O-N-S.
AIT.
No. A-I-O-N-S.
A-I-E-N-T.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant. I put the A-I.
Okay?
Look at this. Look.
Mathieu et Michel jouaient au football pendant que Madeleine jouait à la marraine. So they played soccer while Madeleine was hopscotch. Oui.
Do it again?
No, don't do it.
All right, so what do we want jouer in? Passé composé or imparfait? Okay, and what do we want this jouer in? All right, let's put them in imparfait. Look at that verb right there. It uses every vowel.
Does it?
A-E-I-O-U.
Sometimes Y.
Doesn't have sometimes Y, but that's not always a vowel. And Madeleine, what is our ending going to be for Madeleine?
A-I.
I know if Y's a vowel.
If there's not a vowel in the word, then it's a vowel.
Okay,
What's
so
that word?
It's a replacement.
It's a vowel right there.
mine,
There's no vowel, so that's a vowel.
there has to be a vowel in every word.
Mhm.
What about?
Yeah, I'm thinking on one.
Hold on.
Every word has a vowel.
Fly doesn't have one.
Fly,
I'm about to say value, but then I was like, there's 3 vowels in that.
Y is a vowel. In that word, it's a vowel.
Hold on. I'm gonna think of one.
No, you won't. Alright, numéro 5. Le soir, Madeleine, Michel et Mathieu, our verb is être si fatigués qu'ils sont dormir à 7 heures. Last week, we put sont dormir, and dormir is regular IR verb. In the empire, or in the passé composé. I think we put it as D-O-R-T. I didn't go back and look, but at some point I remember somebody saying that. It's a D-O-R-M-I in the passé composé.
Islam, you okay?
Wait, what?
Yeah. I think we were in error last week with the verb dormir. I think somebody said, "Oh, it's D-O-R-T," and I'm like, "Okay," and it's not. I went to fix it, and I never went back and fixed it. No, it's dormi. The past participle is dormi. It's dormi. Google it. What's the past participle of dormir?
Google it. I told us how to discover that when we were going over past parts.
I think it's an IR verb. Dormi.
I mean, it is an Irish word.
I know, but I think it's a regular old. Are you Googling it, Teo?
No, it's a regular, like, in present tense. I don't think
It's irregular in present tense, but the past participle is I. D-O-R-M-I. Oh, and you need to put it in French because it's going to do it in Spanish.
Stop. Drop. Shut.
Past participle, what's that say? Alright, so, continuons ici. Être. Do we want to put être in the imparfait or in the passé composé?
Imparfait.
Okay, why? What does this sentence tell us? What does this sentence tell us? Le soir, Madeleine, Michel et Mathieu.
DVD doesn't have a vowel in it.
That's also not a word.
Is it?
Like,
Were.
that's the only thing that I found.
So tired that they fell asleep at 7. So they were so tired. What verb tense do we want être in? Teo.
See?
What?
Is word?
No.
It said that was a word. So.
Were so tired. Picture. They were so tired that they fell asleep at 7 o'clock.
Words with friends.
They were so tired. It's giving you a description of how they were, right?
Yeah.
It's telling you something about them. They were so tired. How are we going to put être in the imparfait?
You're gonna put E-T. Oh. A-I-O-N. A-I-N-T.
Okay? And then they were so tired that they fell asleep at 7. How do you say they fell asleep? Passé composé or imparfait?
Passé composé
What?
parfait.
Which one? Passé composé or imparfait?
Passé composé.
Why passé composé?
Because.
Cause Tom. Oh, never mind. Then it should be.
They're doing that
Because it's completed.
It's a specific action. It's a completed action. How many times did they fall asleep? Okay. How are we going to put sans
They're
dormir
gonna
in the passé composé?
In dorm. I don't know.
What kind of verb is it?
Dorma or sit.
Sont. Indoor. Endormi.
Endormi, like that, which is an I?
S.
S. Ils se sont endormis à 7 heures. So they fell asleep at 7 o'clock. Okay? For EOC purposes, this part with passé composé and imparfait, you'll have one section. Does I have everyone's attention, especially seniors, because you'll be taking it this week? One section will say choose the correct passé composé of the verb. The next section will say choose the correct imparfait of the verb. And the following section will say choose between the passé composé and the imparfait. So you only have two options on the choosing between. I'm not going to mix. You only have two options. One will be passé composé and one will be imparfait. Look for keywords.
So will
It's multiple choice and matching. I'm going to set your alls up. We did the Spanish 2 EOC Saturday morning, Dr. Plattner and I. I'm putting the French, I'm going to create the French EOC the same way I created the Spanish one. Really easy.
Easy.
It's easy. Thank God.
If it's
Really
easy,
gonna
I'm
be
gonna bring you some
Okay,
fruit.
thank you, because this is
How-
the only
how
class
many
I'm
questions?
actually like legit stressed.
What about
It's-
25 questions?
It's gonna be easy. It's 50 questions.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're all.
Are you gonna curve it too? Or no?
Well, Hoover, damn it.
You can't curve local ones.
Oh, yeah.
Or in-house ones. The one part that I may have different from your alls and the Spanish one, the last 10 questions are vocab.
Yes.
I'm probably not gonna put that on yours because we're getting ready to do the future and the conditional tense. I may say choose the correct future verb and choose the correct conditional.
Or could you put like visual cultural?
Please no.
When we go over this future and conditional, you'll be like, yeah, please put that on there. It is super easy.
Okay.
This is the only class I legit have to pass.
Oui, on the pass.
This is the only EOC I have left.
This one is?
I got it, Jim.
All right. I'll give you, with imparfait and passé composé, remember passé composé are completed specific actions. Imparfait is time, weather, description. Tomorrow, in your review packet you get tomorrow, it'll have indicator words under that section, passé composé and imparfait. Look, study those indicator words to know the difference. Okay?
Is our new packet?
This is a new packet.
Oh my God, listen to this. Me and my nana, we're going to the McDonald's drive-thru
Hey, Nana.
at like midnight.
Hi, Nana.
At Saturday.
Okay. Okay.
And this car in front of us stops. This girl gets out, and she's got like a bottle of Smirnoff. And I was like, oh, she's drunk. And this other girl gets out. I'm like, okay, then just switch it. Switch it. This other girl walks over to a flower bed, and pulls her pants down, and takes a piss.
Guys do it, why can't girls?
Exactly.
Do what?
In a McDonald's drive.
At a McDonald's drive-thru in the flower bed?
Wait, do what?
Maybe they have
This
been.
girl at the McDonald's drive-thru.
Just be glad she didn't put her butt out the window and do it.
Maybe they were a little. Maybe they
Right there.
were a little.
They were. They were.
Learn the future.
All right.
Listen.
So le futur.
Johnny. Wipers.
Here we go, guys. Johnny. Here we go. Le futur.
Are you adult?
How do we translate le futur? Future.
Yo, what is this bridge?
That's Abby. That's the same thing that I had on our picture today. It's the same city. Alright, so how do we translate it? Will. Okay? Future is translated as I will do something. I'm not doing it now. It's not going to be in the near future. It's going to be in the future.
I did.
Okay? So translate it as will. I will speak French.
As in William.
How do we conjugate in the future? You're about to be really happy.
Put a
You're about to be really happy.
how?
You add the endings to the infinitive.
Infinitive.
You don't take off the ER. You don't take off the IR. You do have to take the E off of the RE though.
Is that why when you say future, we get to do that?
Resultant.
So that future means will?
Yes, it's what you will do next. You're not doing it now. You will do it at a later date. Okay? So we've got our present tense, we've got our past tense, and now we're looking at future. We. Right in the middle of our notes?
Wait, so, come here.
Yeah, Annalise is out. Annalise is out. Wait till she comes back, okay? All right.
So like this? So, yeah.
If I was regular, then yes. All right. The endings. What are these endings that we add? These endings aren't going to be real foreign to you either. I'm going to use yellow. I like yellow. I need to make one of my markers yellow. Ready?
Can be up
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's very funny.
I enjoy something.
These are your endings. And yes, they look an awful lot like the verb avoir.
Do you have another song?
These are avoir. This is avoir without the AV on it.
Okay.
No, I don't have a song for these.
You should make a song.
No.
You'd have been like,
Okay? So we add these endings to the infinitive of the verb. Unless it's an RE verb, we take the E off. The thing with future and conditional, which we may not get to today, the thing with future and conditional is that the endings have to follow the letter R. Okay? They have to follow the letter R. So with an RE verb, we have to take that E off to get to the R. You ready to look at a whole verb?
Yeah, but like will, just like that.
Kind of.
Yeah. They're similar.
No, what's the
Off me.
That's what?
is the verb. Not or a verb. What verbs are the same? What verbs are the same?
Avoir. This is the verb avoir.
What's the difference between them and avoir?
This is the ending. That's the entire verb. I have a j'ai.
Oh, this is a trick.
All right, let's look at the verb parler. It's a regular old ER verb. So to conjugate it, normally we're taking something off right about now, aren't we?
Parle. Also, we're not taking it off.
We're not taking anything
Just
off.
add something to the end.
Parlerai, parlera, parlera, parleront,
Now this sounds like French.
parlerai, parleront.
That sounds like French. Yeah.
Je parlerai français. I will speak French. Tu parleras français. You will speak French. Okay?
I like this one better.
You just add it to the ending.
Yeah, so put this on the ESC.
This will be on the EOC. And it will say choose the correct future tense.
Is there a song for this?
What about for what?
Those are IR verbs. Yeah, the IR verbs. What this one, the IR verb?
This is an IR verb. You ready to put it in the future?
Hey, you missed one. Vander.
Oh, I think I put it next. Yeah, it's right here. We'll do it. There you go. There's your IR verb. Same endings. Choisirai. I will choose. Tu choisiras. You will choose. Il choisira. He will choose. Nous choisirons. We will choose.
Why you stop? Keep going.
Vous choisirez. Y'all will choose. And ils choisiront. They will choose. Okay?
Okay.
And now ventre. This one is an RE verb, so don't forget with RE verbs, take off that E. We have to have an R before our future ending.
I'll put my air conditioner in.
How about the verb doesn't have an R at all?
Does it have any what?
How about if it doesn't have an R at all? Like we just like.
All verbs will have an R. All verbs have an R. Even the irregular ones. Yep, we lost our E. We took the E off. We need an R before your future endings. Okay? Where did I
So
put?
for man, so that won't stop at T. I mean at R. METTR.
All right.
I'm so proud of my muscles.
Now let's look at our irregular. There are more than 4 irregular verbs, but these are the 4 irregular verbs I want you to know. These verbs do not follow the same pattern. You simply do not add to these infinitives. You change it completely.
Seniors only, attention seniors, if you return one of your used SLC polos or polos tomorrow morning during first block, bring in one of your polos, you can have touchdown day, the remainder of the 3 days you have left. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Turn
you
up.
will be in Knox County dress down.
Such we are. I'll donate a polo shirt.
Y'all can have all my polos.
Not a senior.
Wednesday,
Turn up. Wait, what?
no short dresses.
Seniors
y'all can have this one.
And seniors only.
It counts.
And juniors.
No, seniors.
And seniors, please.
All right, we're not done. Don't pack up. We're not done. We're gonna work to the bell. Okay? Être, our irregular verbs. We're not gonna use être. It's gonna become, if you know Spanish, you know that ser means the same thing as être.
What is serious?
To be.
Oh, right.
Oh. It's just all sir.
No.
We use Spanish now.
Wait, so Etra would just change the sir the whole entire time?
You got a mom on your name.
It's funny.
How do you say that?
Okay? So it changes to ser, and then you still add your endings, but it's the same set of endings.
You saw any regular one?
This is an irregular one.
Is that the only one?
No, there's several, but I'm only gonna have you do 4. Okay? We will. We have time to do one more, don't we? Avoir. We're not going to use avoir. We're going to use or. For EOC purposes, if you know your future tense endings, you'll be able to answer these questions.
Will alert you to do it.
I swear, like I always want
J'aurai, I will have. Tu auras, you will have. Il aura, he will have.
That's what a roar.
It looks like aura.
Oh.
Alert.
I think we are ready.
That's why it's on like market.
I apologize.
All right, guys, we'll stop right there. Tomorrow,